All right, Sunday is really going to be a super one because the side of Arsenal is obviously going to be taking on the side of Liverpool at the Anfield Stadium, and it's really going to be the trophy crowning ceremony for the club of Liverpool. And guess what? Arsenal are really going to be doing what we call, it's called, they're going to do a guard of honor for the side of Liverpool as they obviously get their trophy. So that's what Arsenal is obviously going to be doing. And there is something that Mikel Arteta had to say about this occasion that Arsenal is going to be doing for the side of Liverpool. And I was like, they never wanted it to be like this, but obviously they have to do it. And for me, for the years I've gone ahead to leave, I remember the day when Arsenal came at Old Trafford and beat Man United by 3-1. Fabian Barthez gifted like 2 to Thierry Henry. And United went ahead to obviously do what we call a guard of honor for the side of and United went ahead to do the guard of honor for the side of Arsenal at Old Trafford, moreover. And for Arsenal, the beauty of it is that they're obviously going to be doing this at Anfield, not at their stadium. You understand? So Liverpool chose to be given their trophy at Anfield, and that's how things are really going to be happening. So the game of football is going to be played tomorrow. And guess what? We are going to see how Liverpool is obviously going to be fighting back. We all know that the side of Liverpool is not obviously going to take things for granted. You understand? And they would love to obviously lift their trophy at Anfield while they've gone ahead to beat the side of Liverpool. Not so? So even Arsenal will be like, however much we are going to come in here and really do the guard of honor for you, we will be eagerly here to spoil your party. All right, we'll do the guard of honor, but we want to walk away with the 3 points. And I tell you what, Arsenal really need these 3 points, because if you've gone ahead to see what Man City have gone ahead to do today, Man City have gone ahead to really draw. And drawing means they've gone ahead to draw points. If Arsenal win this game, I think they would have gone ahead to obviously put themselves firm into that second position of the league. And Arteta said the following about giving the guard of honor to the side of Liverpool. He said, "We will give Liverpool a guard of honor. They deserve it. They have been the better team. They have been the most consistent. That is the sport. When somebody is better than you, you have to applaud and accept and try to reach that level." That is it. So that's exactly what Arteta really had to say about Arsenal doing the guard of honor for the side of Liverpool. It's like, when a team really does better than you, obviously you are supposed to really respect that and do what the sport really tells you. And what does the sport tell you? The sport tells you, do what we call a guard of honor. So that's exactly how things are really panning out in here onto the Rokani Media Football. Now, let's get into this game of football. As I've told you, Arsenal really need this game of football really hugely. Now, Arsenal get into this game after being knocked out of the Champions League by PSG, and I think they will need to obviously tell their fans that we're here to really give you respect. They've gone ahead to play 35 games, and that means if they've gone ahead to play 35 games, then they do really have 3 games to go. Playing this one over the weekend, that will take them to 36, and 2 games will be left for them to play before the season comes to an end. So, when we go to Arsenal, who are really going to be absent? 1, Jesus is out. Kai Havertz is out. Gabriel Magalhaes is out. Tomiyasu is out. Those are the players that are really out, plus Jorginho. They have 5 players who are really out, and they cannot obviously make it into this side of Arsenal. You understand? So, as it stands, a lot will really be reflected into this beautiful encounter. And you know what kind of game is obviously going to be played at the Anfield. It's really going to be one of the hugest games that everyone would want to see his team really take on. But I tell you what, a lot has to really be looked at into this game. And for Liverpool, it's only Gomez and I think they're like two players that are really out. They don't have Gomez, and let me see who else. Gomez is out, and I think the rest of the players are really readily available for the side of Liverpool. So it gives them an upper hand when it comes to really doing what they do best as the side of Liverpool. So we are here to wait and see how things are really going to be panning out for the side of Liverpool and Arsenal. Now we go into the probable starting 11 for the side of Arsenal, and here it comes. System is 4-3-3 for the side of Arsenal. Anfield Stadium, 61,276 people are gonna be watching this beautiful game of football. Now, David Raya will be in goal. I know Mikel Arteta is obviously gonna go strong and see to it that all goes on well as planned. Then the right back is really gonna be a man known as Ben White. Ben White came on when they're playing against PSG, but I think this time around he's gonna be in good books for Mikel Arteta to start. You understand? He's gonna be in good books to start, and then we will see what the rest will have to offer into this beautiful category. Left back, I think Ricardo Carafiori, who came off the bench, replaced Lewis Kelly in that game of PSG, I think will be given a chance to start into that game. Right-sided centre-back William Saliba, who Real Madrid wants badly, will obviously play as a right-sided centre-back, and Jakub Kiwior will maintain his left-sided centre-back position. All else, we might see Carafiori being partnered with Saliba in the central defense, and maybe Lewis Kelly or Kientieni will be given a chance to play into that position. CDM, Thomas Partey, who really was the man responsible for the second goal that Arsenal really went ahead to concede. That really caused problems to the side of Arsenal. By the time they really pulled one back, it couldn't obviously make more sense. Then Declan Rice obviously will come up and obviously play as a number 8, and then Odegaard will play as a number 10 into that game. So that is how I see how things will obviously pan out. I think Nwaneri will obviously come and start into that position, and I think the manager will be like, Saka, rest a little bit and let him be a plan B from the bench, because Nwaneri has really taken long without kicking a ball or starting a game for the club of Arsenal. Left forward, Leandro Trossard will obviously come in through for Martinelli, because Martinelli looked as a joke in that fixture that was played away in Paris. Leading the line is obviously going to be Mikel Merino. That's how I believe Arsenal will really line up. That's my probable starting 11 for the club of Arsenal. Now, for Liverpool, Alisson Becker in goal, right back Bradley, left back Robertson, central defense pairing Konate and Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch, McAllister and Soboslai, midfield 3, and then Salah right forward. Diaz left forward, and I know Cody Gakpo will obviously coming through to lead the line for the side of Liverpool. That's exactly how I think this side will obviously be looking like in here onto the Rokani Media Football. So tomorrow the game of football is really going to be huge, but let's go into the head-to-head stats, and then after the head-to-head stats, I'll really give you my prediction of this beautiful encounter that Liverpool is really going to be crowned the winners of the Premier League 2024-2025. 1. Liverpool are unbeaten in the last 14 home games against Arsenal in all competitions. 7 wins and 7 draws since a 2 loss in the Premier League in September 2012. Secondly, Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 5 Premier League games against Liverpool. 2 wins, 3 draws. Their longest run without defeat against the Reds since a run of 8 between October 2007 and April 2011. Thirdly, this is the 3rd time Arsenal are facing the Premier League champions in a season with the title already confirmed. Previously drawing 1-1 with Man United in 2022-2013 and beating Liverpool 2-1 in 2019-2020. So you've heard that well. Fourthly, Liverpool lost 3-1 against Chelsea last time out. You know, you've heard that. They lost to Chelsea. They lost 3-1 against Chelsea last time out, having clinched the title the week before. Only two teams have lost both of their next two Premier League games in a season after already confirming their title. Arsenal in 1997, 1998, and Chelsea in 2005, 2006. Lastly, Arsenal have dropped 21 points from winning positions in the Premier League this season. Their joint most in a single campaign. Also 2019-2020, they lost 2-1 against Bournemouth despite leading last time out. So that is it, and you've got to hear the head-to-heads in there, and I come in here to obviously tell you what my thoughts are. I see a 2-2 draw in this encounter. That is it, 2-2 draw, and I don't know what your thoughts are really gonna be hugely about this. So Rokani David is my name. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below. Tell me, who do you get in or who do you get out into the team of Arsenal? And how do you want Mikel Arteta to obviously line up? And remember, it's really going to be all about Martin Zubimendi. He snubbed Liverpool in the summer, and Arsenal have gone ahead to sign him. Now, we are going to be here waiting to see who is who and who is hugely ready to see to that all goes on well as planned. Good night to those going to bed, but we are still here. Maybe another one more video coming in through latest if time really enables us and we don't really fall off or fall asleep. But Zubimendi to Arsenal, here we go. It has been the first video of the day that we've gone ahead to upload, and hope it has found you in good spirits in here. And we out. Bye bye.